What's up, guys? Back for another I guess not another just a Genshin Impact video. Yes, I know, very weird. I talked about Genshin a little bit, and if you've noticed, I've started to accidentally say like C6, E6 and all that, and like accidentally use Genshin lingo. It's because I'm playing a little bit. Wanted to check out Natlan. However, I didn't want to make a video on it because I feel like without the new characters, I wouldn't have as much fun, or I'd be like, oh, it's just the same old, same old. So I waited until Kinich came out, and didn't really want to do a summon video because I had a lot of currency. I had, I think, like 80 something pulls, but I didn't really want to do a summon video because I feel like it'd be better if I just did like an actual like gameplay, talk about like my account and whatnot. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun. Kinich is super fun. This is like one of the coolest abilities ever, and the fact that like you can do this and hold on and then go again, and like exploration is so fun with Kinich. Actually, so cool. So quick little story time. I've played. Well, okay, played is a strong word. Like I've like constantly been playing, but I played Genshin when it first came out, right? So my account is like a day one or maybe a day two because back then my internet was really, really bad. So I don't know if I downloaded Genshin in time for day one, but I was definitely there like day one, day two, right? And I decided it'd be a great idea to spend a ton of money on the standard banner trying to get D-Loc, about like $700, I think, and I did not get him, so that was very fun. Um, Overall, I used pretty much Keqing at the start. Keqing was a very fun character, but all of my characters, as you can see, are not like super leveled up. Account definitely isn't anything crazy. I can't full clear any of the hardest content, but I do have a lot of variety of characters, right? Now, funny enough, as I was kind of on my downfall of Genshin Impact, I built up pity and was talking to my friend. I was like, hey, you'll watch this. And I did a multi, forgetting that I pretty much was at like, lost my 50-50 and was gonna get a character, and I ended up getting her, right? However, she's really good with Kinich, who I really like, and I wouldn't say Kinich is the reason I'm playing again, but Kinich was a very cool character to me, so I decided that if I got him and had fun, then I would keep playing. And I mean, I'm making this video, so obviously I do like Kinich plus Naruto and Sasuke VA. Even though I didn't watch Naruto in Japanese, I still know the Japanese voices from clips and games and whatnot. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's fire. You know, we gotta use the JP voices. But overall, very W because they work pretty well together. So I actually really lucked out. Other than that, like I've like Tartaglia from like a long time ago. Uh, my beautiful queen right here. Aiko is pretty fun, but unfortunately my account isn't all too stacked, and a lot of characters need a lot of help. So I've been playing a lot trying to get my account up. Currently working on getting Tartaglia up. Uh, in case Mavica ends up being like really crazy, I think that'll be like the next character I summon for. But anyway, 5-0 for Genshin has been super super fun. And while it took me a while to really like enjoy it, because at the beginning it was like whatever, I was using Hu Tao, and that's pretty much who I kept using. Kinich is like a good breath of fresh air. These guys are running away from me. I'm trying to show you all the skill here. Pretty much with his skill, he acts as these guys. Oh my, they're actually like just running away from me. Relax. Um, so hang on. All right, boom. All right, so we got him. Anyway, his skill lets you like tether to them, and he wants a lot of like fire reactions. So like we'll pop this, and I can move around, right? And then pop this, and he shoots like a big cannon, and he's kind of like 8-bit themed, right? Probably one of the coolest characters in the game. Like I need like Silverwolf is a good Starl example of this. I need a DPS like Silverwolf, but anyway, and then so we defeated him, and then we can transform into him. Unfortunately for this guy right here, I have Kinich, and he pretty much acts as that, like, we're just gonna call him Pokemon for lack of a better word, right? So he can do the same thing he does with like the tether and like picking up these like let me see if there's one nearby. It doesn't look like there is. It's like these little like bomb plants you like suck up and shoot them. Anyway, very very fun character. I'm actually enjoying my time with Genshin a lot. I recommend, if you have been on the fence of if you should play Genshin. Also, if you're wondering why I'm like absolutely like horrible right now, I don't normally play on PC and mouse, but my controller is rather loud, so I figured for the video I would just play on mouse and kind of suffer, right? But if you have been wondering if you want to come back to Genshin, I'd say I'd give it a shot, right? Because the comeback bonus are pretty good. I ended up coming back right before it came out and got a bunch of multis, a bunch of summons, a bunch of materials, and it was actually a rather nice experience. It didn't really boost me to being able to like compete in endgame or anything, but it was a nice boost. Overall, I kind of recommend playing it, at least giving it a shot, right? Obviously, if you don't have space, don't worry about it too much, but if you have the space and you played it before, I'd highly recommend it. You can actually skip to this new area quest line wise, because right now I'm on the very beginning of Sumeru. I haven't even touched Sumeru or Fontaine. I had to go see Kolai, and I think that was like walk into Sumeru, go to the first town, and talk for like maybe a couple minutes is where I stopped. So I have a ton of stuff I have to do, but they are able to do this thing called, I believe, I don't know if I can proc it again. It's pretty much a mode that lets you just ignore where you're at in the story. Like I went and said goodbye to like Farina and all them characters I've never met just so I could progress on this story, which was really really cool because it would have been rough if I had to do like 2 whole updates of story to get to the new one. I'm gonna go back and do it obviously, but would have been a bit of a damper. Very nice. It also lets me get some of the rewards that are like based off of clearing this story in a certain amount of time. I think it was 500 primos. Let me pull it up. I think it's in the events. I believe it is this. Yeah, the 500 primo gems. So that was very nice. You're able to catch up and get all this stuff, and then there's stuff for enhancing your character, which is pretty nice. It's helped me out with maxing out Kinich. Shout out to the TCG, by the way. This is probably like my favorite game mode right now. I haven't played it in a while, but I had a lot of fun. I pretty much just play Genshin, just the TCG. But overall, I'd say give it a shot. It's actually pretty fun. There's a lot of quality of life stuff that's happened since I last played, which was pretty much a little bit after Sumeru came out. It was before Fontaine. It was probably like an update or two into Sumeru, and I was still like in Inazuma finishing that up. But overall, pretty fun. A lot of quality of life stuff. However, one gripe I have is building characters in Starro is way easier than in Genshin Impact. Not only do you not have to run around as much, but you are pretty much really limited. Like for example, getting up this character, like she's running artifacts that are not leveled up because I just ran out of XP, right? Which is a bit unfortunate, but that's just like how it is. Maybe it's just because I spend a lot and I play Star Rail every day. I'm sure if you play every day in Genshin, it is similar, but it just feels like getting a character from scratch takes a lot longer. But other than that, that's pretty much my only gripe with that at the moment. I guess I could show up like what weapons I have, right? In constellations, I got like C2 Keqing. I'm gonna go for C1 Hutel whenever she ends up rerunning, because I really like her, and having no stamina cost would be kind of nice for her. Other than that, I think it's just like C1 Hutel, Mavica, Navia, and like Kokumi are the characters I'm looking out for. Everyone else, I'm like they're cool. Like Alhaitham's pretty cool, but I think I've passed. Nuvalet's really really cool, but I think I'm gonna pass on him as well and just focus on the newer characters. I ended up picking Dea for my free 5 star. There's also a free 5 star you can pick, which is very very nice. I heard Dea was really good with dupes, so I figured I'd pick her, and then if I lost 50-50 and ended up pulling her, then I would end up getting dupes, and she's really good. Speaking of losing 50-50, I actually lost 50-50 on Kinich to D-Luke. Where is he at? So my D-Luke, the character I spent $700 on and haven't even built ever, because I only pulled him right before I left Genshin the second time, because I took a little break during, I think, the near end of Inazuma, and then I full on stopped playing around like the start of Sumeru. So we have this, so that's pretty cool. Maybe D-Luke will get built in like the next like 5 years time. But yeah, we ended up getting Kinich currently going for his weapon. Unfortunately, I ended up pulling a 5 star and getting Engulfing Lightning. However, I do have Raiden, and apparently it's good on Zhengling, so I guess we'll take that. I think I am like 20 pity in. So we'll see. I definitely have a lot of content, so we'll have to see. In terms of doing Genshin videos in the future, I don't think I'll do it unless it's like some crazy, like maybe Mavika summons, but I'm mostly just a Starro channel. But I figured I would make a video on Genshin just because it is a big version update. A lot of people were talking about it a bit late, but I feel like I said, I feel like it would have been like, oh yeah, Genshin, same old, like whatever. If I'm just using my Hu Tao team that I've used since like the end of time, getting a new, fresh character has definitely helped make the experience fun. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it for the video. I don't really have anything much to talk about. I just really want to talk about Kinich and like why I like the character, and then just like my account and my experience with Genshin in general. Uh, yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, the sanctifying elixir stuff, definitely way worse than I thought it was. I haven't done mine yet, but man, I'm not looking forward to it. They should have just done self model resin for Star Rail. I'm hoping that with the success of Star Rail and maybe more people speaking out about Genshin, they get more and more like quality of life stuff. Uh, because they definitely still need it. But overall, let me know what you guys think about Genshin Impact. Would you ever play it again? Would you ever play it in general? Did you quit? Do you still actively play it along with Star Rail? Did you quit Genshin to play Star Rail? Let me know in the comments. And of course, if y'all would like to see more Genshin Impact videos in the future, definitely nothing crazy like me trying to clear Abyss, like because that's not happening. Let me know in the comments. And of course, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Thanks for watching.